Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. Apologies, there was like a little bit of a gap in releases of this. There was supposed to be an episode yesterday. I was a bit sick. I got man flu. I still got man flu today, but I mean this prison isn't going to build itself, so I'm just powering through it. I'm all jacked up on Lemsip, which is doing the trick for now. But anyway, we're back in Prison Architect. We got a lot of lights to get rid of, and we were just finishing off what is going to be like our first cell block, but also the first sort of place for our prisoners to come into and live. We'll get a couple of cells set up for them. The first intake will be probably nothing until we actually have capacity for prisoners, and then once we start getting some of these dudes in, we'll make money, and it'll be great. It's going to be fantastic to have so much money. Anyway, let me dismantle all of these lights. I should have turned auto lights off, but there you go. I'm pretty dumb. I always forget to do stuff like that, and now I have to pay the price. And the price, of course, is spending like 20 minutes meticulously removing these lights only to then place them again. Let's speed things up too, shall we? And while these guys are doing all of this stuff, you know what? We're actually going to plan some of this stuff out. We're not all of it though. We only need to like plan a couple of them out, right? Because then we can just do like a copy paste thing after, which would be pretty good. So we'll just like get some walls set up here. We'll get some walls set up here too, and I think that pretty much covers everything except for like this bit here, which is going to be the holding cell. We're not going to be able to copy and paste that one, so we're going to have to set that one up manually. Okay, cool. And while we're doing that, let us plan out where the canteen and the kitchen and all that kind of stuff is going to go. I think we're probably going to extend this hallway down like so. We'll bring it down to like here, and then I think instead of having a fence here, this will be where the prisoners go to have their grub and stuff like that. And also maybe in the future they'll come here to work as well. It'll be like Orange is the New Black. I don't know if you've ever seen that show before, but it's about a prison. It's about a bunch of well, mostly lesbians, I would say, in prison, because I guess they just like don't have anything else to do, so they just like pretty much have sex with each other all the time, which is cool. I mean, I probably would too. You get pretty bored in prison, I think. And they've got like a kitchen, and all the drama unfolds in the kitchen, and they got a canteen too, and just as much drama unfolds in the canteen. It's crazy. So we're gonna like try to go for the same thing, the same sort of thing here. Okay, so this hallway is gonna lead up here. This is like our sort of maintenance workman wing, and then this part of the prison will be a hallway that goes up here, connects up to the kitchen, which is good, and we'll also have like a jail door here for the prisoners to come into the canteen, but also they can come in through here too, and that means we're going to need to have like a double door here so that the prisoners can get out into the yard, because we don't want them to go up here necessarily. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they go up here, but if there's somebody in the reception, say like some big kahuna that's coming to like buy the prison or whatever, we don't want them to be able to see through these two double doors and see prisoners just like, well, although having said that, it's probably not the end of the world. So, okay, fine. We're going to add the exit here, okay? And that means we're going to need another door there. There's going to be lots of doors. We really don't want anyone escaping from this bad boy, right? Like, that's the main thing. Nobody can ever escape from this prison, or else we're going to get fired and go to prison ourselves probably. So, all right, perfect. We should be in good shape. Let's take auto lights off. We'll go for building brick once again, and let us do this. Perfect. We don't have to worry too much because there are no prisoners currently in our prison, so we don't have to worry about them like getting out or anything like that. Okay, let's put a jail door there. We're gonna have a jail door here and here and here. We need a double jail door here, and while they're working on that crap, we can say that this is going to be the holding cell. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, and we should have some doors coming in. We do, and we're gonna need some lights in here as well so that these guys can see. We want them to be able to see. We want them to be able to come in here and sit down and look at their hands and really think about what they've done. Oh, look, this fits perfectly, like in between the lights. That's very important. We're going to have some benches like this for these guys to sit at. And we're also going to need a toilet back here somewhere as well. I think one toilet will be fine. We're not expecting to have too many of these guys in here at any given time. It's just to hold any excess prisoners. But the idea is to... Oh, look, it's raining. And also, what the hell happened with this fence here? Okay, we have to demolish these walls. I hope it doesn't get... Remember last time I played this and like a bunch of walls and stuff got stuck? That was pretty weird, actually. I hope that doesn't happen again. Anyway, large pipe already going the right way. We're going to have it come up this hallway too, and we're going to send this large pipe right into the cell block too. And then we're just going to sort of break the rules a little. No, you know what? We're not. We're just going to run the pipe underneath the doors and the floor and stuff. We don't want it to like necessarily go under walls, but at the same time, you know, if it's got to, it's got to. It's currently 10 degrees Celsius. That's cold. I mean, these guys are going to be pretty cold. Luckily, they got a lot of work to do, because otherwise, they might be really cold, might be out here, like, freezing their balls off, getting mad, blaming me somehow for that as well. I mean, I don't control the weather. All I do is plan this prison, and the rest of you are in here with me? Maybe? Something like that. Remember that movie with that guy? He's like, I'm not in here with you, you're in here with me. That's how I feel when I'm designing a prison. All these guys, like, we need to make me a little office too, right? Maybe just something like off to the side here, little desk and, you know, like a light. And just sit there poring over blueprints. There are no canteens accessible by the cell. Prisoners in the cell will have nowhere to eat. Well, we're working on that right now, if you must know, game. We're going to add a jail door here, but we're going to leave that one open probably. And we're going to have a staff door here. We're going to have doors, and we're going to leave some of them open, but the reason we have doors is in case you have to go into lockdown. Even those open doors will close, and then we can sort of confine all the prisoners in one area. For instance, let's say we find like 20 tunnels in here while we're doing a cell block search, and they're all in here having their chow. Well, we can lock them in there, and they can all die in there while we fill up all the, all the holes. Or something like that anyway. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's going to play out, but there you go. Alright, so rooms here. We're going to go for a canteen. Man, it's going to be nice seeing these guys chow down, actually. I don't normally say that, but in this case, I am looking forward to it. And I think this canteen's got capacity, too. For like another cell block, at least. Or maybe 2 more smaller cell blocks. So that'll be pretty good. We still need a shower. We still need a yard, but actually a yard I think we can just about do now-ish. Where the hell's the yard? Sometimes I just sit... Oh, there it is. Sometimes I just sit here staring at this screen. I can never find anything. It's crazy. All right. This whole area out here is going to be the yard, okay? And I think, just in case... I mean, you don't have to, but you know what? Just in case they get any funny ideas about jumping over the fence... We're going to dig like a big ditch in here so that they'll fall into it and they won't be able to get... It's just a precaution. I really don't want anyone escaping from this bastard. Can you imagine? I mean, I've got... My street cred is on the line here. We can't be having it. Okay. So we want a light here, 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 here. And I like a lot of lights, okay? I know it uses up a lot of power, but... We want people to get like big migraines when they come down this hallway. Because maybe they'll want to eat less, and that'll save us some money. That's the thinking behind that one. Perfect. Okay, and we need some cells too. We should probably hire some guards, and we're going to need 2 cooks as well. Alright, let's get the cooks in here. They can start going about their business, which is probably not much right now. And then we'll get some guards in the reception. We only need 2 to start with, but you know what? We're going to go with 4. We're currently making 0 money, and we have 3 grand left. Showers are going to have to be done really, really on the cheap. But that's not the end of the world. I mean, actually, thinking about it, we can maybe just have the shower room down here in the corner. So we'll have some cells here, some cells here. Or did I plan this out perfectly for, like, solitary and stuff like that? I think I might have, but at the same time, you know what? Best laid plans and all that, you know? When you make plans, sometimes it's like rules. Sometimes they're just made to be broken, right? So we're probably just gonna break the rules. Let's set up like a very small shower area in here, and then you know what? This could be like the smallest common room you've ever seen. It'll be a little common room with one TV and one couch that everybody fights over to use. Now that's planning. God, I am an architect. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna need some lights. Actually, we could probably do with planning out some of these cells. Having said that, though, we're probably not gonna have enough money to get the cells up and running just yet. So we'll get basic detention center. We'll take the money gladly, right? And then once we got the money, we will do cell block A, which needs you to have some capacity for prisoners, and then we should be a-okay. All right. Do we want a door at all in the shower? I don't think we really need one, to be honest. It's just a small shower. We don't have a lot of prisoners, so it doesn't really matter right now. Fine. Let us set up some shower heads. Look, everybody, there's no privacy in here at all. You just come in here, you get soaking wet, you just hope for the best. You hope that you're getting like a clean, but you're probably not realistically because, you know, this is not a good shower. And then we're gonna have a couple of showers there too, just in case. You know, this can be like the VIP section of the shower, and then this is like the not so VIP section of the shower. Right, perfect. All right, let's get some electricity in here. We'll just have it come up here and around. We want to connect up all the cells and stuff too, because there's going to be lights in there. And if we're feeling like really lazy, we could go one further. Am I going to have enough for this actually? Just. Crap. I hope I have enough for all the stuff I need in the kitchen. I need a cooker, a fridge, and a sink. Oh shit, I still need all the furniture for in here too. Damn. All right, we have a whole bunch of lights. Let's start placing some of these lights. Like we're gonna space them by 3, I think. 3. Yeah, that's good. And then like another one here and here, and then it's like not gonna fit. So you know what? Right up against the wall is not actually a problem. And then you know what? With this one, we're just gonna go in the corners because it's a big room, and I'm pretty lazy. And we'll have like a disco ball in the middle. I'll have a whole bunch of lights in the middle. That'll be fine. In terms of utilities, we'll probably need to stretch some power in here as well. That's not too much of a problem. And we have a little bit of money left over, which means that we may just be able to get a serving table in right here. We need at least a table. Oh, man, we're fine. We are fine here, okay? We've got tons of money. I mean, I am chewing through it as we speak, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world. Okay, everybody has a place to sit, providing they like to sit on these like metal picnic tables pretty much. And all we need now is a sink. Wow, the sink only costs 20 bucks. No problem. All right, one sink. We're gonna need a cooker, which costs 500 bucks. That's quite the spend actually. And then the fridge costs 500 bucks too, which doesn't actually leave us with a heck of a lot of money, but it's fine. We're gonna put the fridge right next to the stove. And you know what? No kitchen is complete without its own wheelie bin. Am I right? I have to put it the right way too. Wheels at the back, all right? Because you tilt it back. I don't know if like you own one of these things, but you do. You tilt them back, or do you tilt them forwards? I can't really tell. I don't think it really matters. I think you could put it any old way and it doesn't matter. All right, what are we missing? Fridge and sink. Fridge is coming. I think it's like, yeah, there it is. And the serving table. And then we should get 10 Gs, which means that we probably could just finish the cells. There. Oh my God. Talk about cutting it close. You know what I think did it? It's all this fancy tile work. We got like the finest Italian tiles in the warden's office, and the prison nearly went under. All right, so none of the gutty works is hooked up yet, but we have more than enough money now to hook up the gutty works. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these pipes going from here like this, and then we're gonna have to hook up the electrics here too. And we're also going to need some small pipes in the shower room for these guys to get all steamy. Oh yeah, and we got the hot water pipes and stuff too. I think we're gonna have to find a place, another place for a boiler. Maybe just like off to the side here or whatever. I kind of like putting these outside. I feel like it's a bit more realistic, but you know, at the same time, maybe it's not really. Hard to tell. Okay, we're gonna run precariously some electrics right through the shower room, because why not? And Oh yeah, we also need to run some cold water into the tank in the first place, and then the hot water has to come out here so that these guys can have a hot shower. I think that's gonna be nice. I think they're really gonna like having a hot shower. It's a long road out here. This prison is in the middle of nowhere. Oh man, it's looking pretty good so far. We're getting there. I like having it all indoors too. I mean, I know the yard's outside. The yard has to be outside. But I like having all these hallways and stuff linking all like the indoor areas. It's pretty good. All right, let's also get a staff door here. We only want staff going into the kitchen. We don't necessarily want prisoners, unless that's their job, going in the kitchen. Because as we well know, there's lots of stuff in the kitchen that can hurt you. And these guys will stop at nothing to pinch some of this stuff, take it back to their cell, and try to murder each other with it, or dig a hole out of here, or whatever. So there we go. All right, cell block A, we get a $20,000 advance payment and then a $20,000 completion bonus as well. All we got to do is have a prisoner capacity of 15, which I think I planned for. Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to give somebody like the Rolls Royce room up here as well. Perfect. All right, cell block A. And then do we want inmate health and well-being? This is medical ward, 2 doctors and a psychologist. I think so. I think we could probably go for prison maintenance first, though, so that we can get like cleaning and the gardener and stuff. I think that's a little bit better. We got a $10,000 advance for that too, which is really good. I mean, we have a lot of money now. Probably more money than I'll ever know what to do with at this point. I think like the hard part of this game is just getting set up initially to the point where you get prisoners in. And once you've done that, it's like pretty easy peasy, except for when they have a riot and you have to call in the riot police and their car crashes and they don't actually turn up and stop the riot and it's game over. But aside from that, it's pretty easy, I think. Okay, fine. Let us get some cells set up then. We'll do the cell block A thing. Oh, look it. They've got bunk beds in this game now. I don't know if like the last time you played this, but that you can make like dorm rooms with bunk beds. So like you can pack like 20 dudes into one cell. I don't know if you should do that, but you can do that. So there you go. How do we want to set up these cells? I think we'll probably do it like this. So that when the guards look into, we don't need to do all of this. We just need to do like, we got like the showroom cell, right? And then that's the one that we're going to copy. So we're going to do it like this. And this is so that when the guards walk by and look in, they can see that there's not a mannequin just laying in the bed. It's actually a real person. And that's important because we don't want anyone to escape from jail. And we'll put their toilets like this, like at the end of their beds. They're small cells, but it's like that by design, right? And then we'll have lights like right by the toilet and at the edge of the bed. I think that'll be pretty good. And then just simply a door. And then we should be good to copy and paste. Actually, we could probably set the room to cell for these ones as well. And then the copy and paste will copy all of that over too. So it's pretty good. So if I go into quick build and I go clone and I hold the right mouse button, I can just clone like this whole thing and just do this. I don't know if you remember, you used to have to actually do that manually. Like you used to have to unlock it through bureaucracy. Now they just give it to you because it's so handy. I guess we can get the warden unlocking maintenance too, because that's a grant that we have and we need a foreman. George Foreman. Well, not exactly George Foreman, but we're gonna have to make him an office down here too in like this admin wing. I don't know, like, well, the admin wing can sprawl like till the end of time actually. There's plenty of room down there. Alright, and we didn't set up a showroom down here either, and I think that's because of the whole shower fiasco. So let's do that. We're gonna have to like find a place for solitary confinement now too. Because I turned this area into the shower because I was kind of low on money. Now there's no solitary confinement, and solitary confinement's pretty useful for when these guys get caught in the jail doing things that they're not meant to be doing. They go to like the hole, way down in the hole, and they have to spend some time there. It's like a timeout, right? But it's like the worst kind of timeout. Like you would never want to go into the hole because it's absolutely terrible. You're all by yourself. The accommodation is not nice at all. And the whole time you're just thinking, crap, I need to get out of here, but you can't. So never go to the hole. is basically what I'm trying to say. Is this right? Have we done this? Right? Oh yeah, we have. It's just here. We just need to put one brick wall. Okay, and then we should be able to copy this one up here as well, which we'll do. We'll copy this one and put it here and here. That's right. Perfect. We got cells. Nice. And then all we need is to make this into a cell. We gotta hook up these toilets too. So our capacity is now 4 prisoners, but we haven't hooked up the toilets yet. Plumbing. Damn it. Okay. We're gonna have to get some guys in here and hook these toilets up lickety-split, because we don't want a whole bunch of medium security prisoners turning up and not being able to take a dump, because they're gonna get angry. And rightfully so. I would be angry too. Alright, we're gonna put some pipes here, and here, and here, and here too. And then in here, and also in here. And we should be good. I think that's pretty much every toilet in the place hooked up now. And then we have like this little rec room. The worst rec room you've ever seen in your whole life. But it'll probably work out quite well. Okay, so we'll go into the clone thing one more time, and we will clone. Perfect. And that should take us up to just about... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, look, we cloned that, but I didn't really want to clone that. So this is going to be a big old cell. Whoever gets this one is going to be lucky as hell. We're going to have to deck this one out, too. Like, let's give him a bookshelf in here, too. Like a side table thing. And you know what? Let's give him his own TV as well. Alright, whoever is going to be in there is one lucky dude. Holy crap. Perfect. Okay. If they have to go out into the yard, great. They can just run around for now. We'll get like some furniture and we'll spruce it up later on. But really what we need next is like janitors and stuff. Because I don't know, like this... Look at all these footprints and stuff. It looks like somebody just wiped their nose all up and down this hallway over the course of like a couple of years, and now you can just firmly see lots and lots of boogies, which is not the best. We're gonna need some more capacitors here too, before I forget. That's always something I forget. I also always bitterly regret it too, because the whole place loses power and then you're screwed. Are we missing doors? Oh yeah, we are. What the hell? Did I not copy those? Oh well, we'll just add these doors. Perfect. Alright, and then in terms of solitary confinement, I'm not sure how we're going to do it. But we have more than enough power now, and we should be in good shape. Perfect. Excellent. So what's our prison capacities so far is 12. Oh yeah, and then once these doors are in, we are going to, boom, get 20,000 big ones. Holy crap. We're unstoppable at this point. Okay, perfect. And our first intake of 14, all 14 of them are coming at the same time. All right, we're going to need some extra guards for sure. We can't really afford to get them. Well, you know what? We can afford to get them, because once the prisoners do turn up, we're going to need to process them quickly. And losing 400 bucks for an hour and 20 minutes is not a huge problem. And once they finally get here, we'll process them all, and then we'll be in the green, because each one of those bad boys is worth like 500 bucks, which is crazy. All right, while we're waiting, since we still have an hour, we have some time for some quick DIY in the shape of... Oh, hey, I'll tell you what, this could work, you know. Okay, we're going to do this. You ready for this? We can have 2 cells, 2 solitary cells right here. They're going to be small, but it's going to be further incentive not to fuck around inside this prison. Am I right? Shit, are they here? Pretty sure they're here. Alright, so we're going to have 1 here and 1 here. Perfect. I didn't even plan that one. Okay, no, they're not here. But we've just had a delivery of prison uniforms. See? Look, they're getting the reception ready. See, they've got all the stuff here. You know what else we might like to have set up, if it's not too late, in the next 20 minutes? Let's get a metal detector set up here. Okay, here and here. And then you know what? We're also going to get one set up here, too. And we're going to put a bin next to it. Just to put, like, the contraband and stuff. Because once they actually get processed and put into their cells, we want to make sure that they're not, like, running a bunch of crap in there. Alright, here they come. 7,000 bucks. We got 7,000 bucks for prison intake. What the hell? Is there 15 prisoners turning up? No, there's only 7 now. Okay, so because we got filled to capacity. All right, so it turns out all 14 didn't turn up. Only 8 did. No, hang on a second. No, they're all here. Where the hell are they? Oh, here they come. Oh, Jesus. It's Heber and Sorsby and Brown and Gwazinski and Stacy and Davici. Oh, jeez. Eaglebeak, who's this? Ex-law enforcement. Jeez. We got a whole array of bastards here. Look at this guy. Holy shit, who is he? All right, you know what? This guy's totally getting the big cell, right? Let's assign him to like this one here. Can we even do that? All right. See, already we've got a reception filled with naked dudes. Look, here they all come. Eaglebeak, of course, no exception. He's also naked, but he's being carted off straight away. Looks like our first prisoner is making his way to his cell, courtesy of the boys in blue. See, the nice thing is that all of these guys are being escorted, right? And none of them are just hanging around outside in deliveries. They've all been escorted to the reception. It looks like they've had some sort of sinister pillow fight here, or like some weird pajama party where everybody's decided to forego their pajamas, leave them on the ground. I'm not sure if there was like any sort of like fornication or anything like that, but it looks like everybody is being processed now, except for this poor guy here, Glenn McGrath. He's 40 years old. He's just sitting on the chair, waiting patiently. He might be a model prisoner. He might get out for good behavior. You never know. We'll have to see. But anyway, holy crap. That was touch and go. But you know what? We did good there. It's 6 degrees Celsius, which means that it might be a little bit cold in here. We'll have to get some radiators and stuff set up. But everybody is in the cell block. It is currently free time. Eaglebeak has taken like the huge cell here, and we found a Polaroid picture of 2 prisoners trying to steal a pop machine. I don't know what that means at all. We've got a holding cell that's probably never going to be used because of the way that we're intaking, and it looks like Glenn McGrath, who I was saying is going to be a model prisoner, turns out he's been put into solitary. He's been punished. And I think that's because we found something on him. Like, I think he brought a screwdriver with him to prison, which is a huge no-no. Great. All right, the cooks are cooking the food, getting ready for mealtime. This is nice. And the reception really needs to be cleaned up, which sort of underlines the point of us having to have janitors sooner rather than later, right? And then we could assign guards and patrols and stuff like that. But so far, so good. We're doing good here, I think, already. We're making $1,073. We have $45,000 in the bank, thanks to all those grants and stuff. And then prison maintenance, as we slowly go through and unlock it and get some gardeners and maintenance guys, janitors, or whatever, we should be able to tidy up some of this stuff too. And then we should be good. Excellent. All right. Well, as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.